Hi, this is a quick tutorial on the search and replace program. Once you've installed the program by running the setup file, you'll get an icon similar to this. And it's a simple process. You type in or select the directory you want to look in, and it'll look in that directory and all subdirectories or subfolders underneath there. And you give it the text you want to look for in all the files in those folders, and then the text you want to replace that text with in here. I have some test data on my computer here. I've got a little over 200 decent sized XML files, and let's open one up and let's look for some text to replace. It looks like the word spot is in here quite a bit, so let's replace that with something else. So again, I'm going to use the binoculars here to bring up a folder selection screen. It will remember the last folder you looked in or selected, so it knows I want to look in that directory already. So I'm going to select that folder, and again I'm going to look for the word spot, and let's replace it with the word location. The search for text is not case sensitive, so I could type it like that. What it replaces with will go in as you type it with a capital L. So we'll click the replace button here. It'll give you a progress bar. It doesn't take too terribly long. I'm running all local. If you are updating files, say across a network on another server or something, it will take slightly longer, but even then it's less than a second per file, so it doesn't take too terribly long. And when it's done, it will give you some results. So it found 208 text and XML files. It found the text that it was looking for, the word spot, in 205 of those files, and it was able to replace that text in all 205 files. Sometimes a file might be opened by somebody else, or you might not have access to a directory or something like that. So exceptions can happen, and we'll talk about those in a little bit. Basically that's it. And when you're done running the program, you just click the X and you're done. The info icon down here just brings up some brief information about the software, and it'll contain a link to a video similar to this one to help people that might be having problems with it. I guess we should look at the file and make sure it did update something. So the word spot should not be in here anymore, and you can see that spot has been replaced with location. So real quick, let's create a problem so you can kind of see how that gets reported. Let's make this, I have a few files in this subdirectory here. Let's make this subdirectory read-only. And I'm still going to be looking in this folder, so I don't need to change that. This time I'm going to look for the word location, and let's replace it with the word area. And we'll click replace. So this time it should find the same amount of files and find that text in the same amount of files, but it won't be able to replace them all because of the read-only flag on one of the subdirectories. And as you can see, it found the same number of files, it found the text in the same number, but it was only able to update 203 of the 205 files that it needed to. And it gives you the reason why it couldn't update these files here. The access to the path was denied. And it was denied because I set it to read-only, to be expected. It also assumes that you have access to the directories security-wise, and if you don't, it'll tell you it can't update the files in a directory you don't have access to, and you'll need to contact someone about security on those. So that is basically it for the search and replace program. I hope this helps. Thank you for watching.